Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. We're back with another battle with the same NU team. In between videos, I've replaced Pursuit on Skunk Tank. So now, we can actually use... Okay, so I'm scared of this team. Are we even going to be able to win this one? Is the question. What we could do is lead Jolteon, maybe. Seems to be a pretty safe lead all the time. Well, there's no safe lead in this battle. This guy's brought an entire team of legendaries. Just an entire team of legendaries. So, are we going to be able to win this one? Let's find out. Let us find out. What was our opponent going to lead off with? Eternatus. Eternatus speed-wise. It's probably using Pokemon from the NU tier, because people are going to bring whatever they want. Eternatus speed is 130, so I do not outspeed this guy. Honestly, Jolteon does nothing else for me. So what I could do is try to get a light screen going. I think that's all we can do. Oh, okay, light screen. Actually, that's very helpful. We're going to see Eterna Beam. Is that... What kind of move is that? That's actually one that I've never seen. Okay. I've never seen that move before. Alright, so... According to this, that move, Eterna Beam, if this move is successful, the user must recharge. That gives us a free switch. I want to go into this thing, but I don't think it's a safe thing to do right now. Let's go into Flareon. Flareon does nothing else for us. So what we could do is just go into Flareon and potentially sack it off. So that's probably my best bet. Yeah, because looking at that, there's a few mons that could do something against. Actually, let me look again. Okay. Just click Facade. That's going to hurt. So this is an interesting move. It's basically like a Dragon-type Hyper Beam. And the good thing is we got that light screen up. Flareon's got really good special defense anyway. So, geez, that does nothing still. That actually does nothing. And we're like relying on our light screen right now. And communication, my opponent DC'd. My opponent just DC'd right then. So we're on just, instead of, leaving and, coming back with another challenger, we're just going to try to hop into another battle. That was rude. We were doing really good. Like, we were actually doing surprisingly good. Jolteon being able to outspeed Eternatus was amazing. And we were, like, giving our opponent such a hard time with a Flareon. My opponent brought a whole team of legendaries. Keep that in mind. And a lot of people consider Flareon one of the worst evolutions. So I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see that one to completion. But hopefully this battle here will actually be completed. Alright, so we'll just grab that team again. Alright, here we go. Please select the participating Pokemon. Our opponent... Alright, so this is actually more of a balanced team. There are 2 ghost types. So that's a thing to keep note of. I do have to worry about Gastrodon. Once we get rid of Gastrodon, we can Volt Switch freely. But until then, Gastrodon's kind of a problem for us. I need to get rid... Also, I need to get rid of some of these mons that have priority moves. Before Crystal can do much of anything. I think, looking at my opponent's team, I might actually lead Jolteon. And depending on what my opponent leads off with, I can hard switch or just... Yeah, either probably hard switch into Ludicolo. If my opponent leads Gastron, then that's actually a bad position for us. But, yeah, that's really the only thing I can think that's going to be a bad position for us, is if my opponent leads Gastrodon. If not, we can hard switch into Ludicolo, predicting Gastrodon to come in. And I think that's probably the best play for us. So let's see here. The Aegislash, okay. This guy brought this thing from X and Y, it seems. So we're going to lead Jolteon. I could Volt Switch, or I could go Shadow Ball right off the bat. Or I could Light Screen. I think a Light Screen would be really nice. Let's actually just click Shadow Ball. My opponent's going to go ahead and go into Gastrodon here, but Shadow Ball should still actually do a decent chunk to Gastrodon. Should actually still do a decent chunk. Not the best. Alright, let's go ahead and switch. I see a ground type move coming in, pretty obvious, I think. So I'll go into Ludicolo to be safe. Let's see here. Yeah, Earth Power. Okay, we can take that. We can take that very well. So, I don't think my opponent wants to stay in and take Giga Drain. I think my opponent might try to go Chandelier would be a risky play for my opponent. So I think actually Giga Drain is probably the best thing to go for right now. Oh, my opponent's just going to go into Aegislash. Okay. We'll go ahead and just Giga Drain for Chip. And maybe that'll scare my opponent later on. We're going to see... I need to keep Ludicolo healthy. So what do we go into? I feel like Skuntank is probably the best bet. But it's not the greatest Pokemon to bring in on this thing. I think we'll go into Flareon to scare this thing out, maybe. I think that's what we probably should do. Try to scare this thing out. There's a stance change. I'm gonna get hit with what? A Shadow Ball, okay. I think we should take a Shadow Ball. Not very well. Get a special defense drop, dude. Let's just click Flare Blitz. I think we're going to see a King Shield. And then after that, we can predict a hard switch. I want to go ahead and make my opponent fear the Flare Blitz. My main thing with going with that right there. And now, we'll go Ludicolo predicting the switch. We'll go Ludicolo predicting the switch. If my opponent stayed in, we're in a bad position. Alright, here we go. Did we make the right prediction? Yes. Alright, Chandelier comes in. And what I want to do is actually Rain Dance. Yeah, we'll click Rain Dance here. Because I think my opponent switches out, but I want to go ahead and have the weather in my favor. Alright, out comes the Aegislash once again. Alright, and with that, I would like to click Hydro Pump. There's a King Shield, okay. So, we might see a switch. I don't know if we will or not. For Storm Drain. Actually, let's just click Hydro Pump once again. I mean, if Gastrodon comes out, we can easily just hit that thing with a Giga Drain. Now there's Gastrodon. And like, there's no reason not to just click Giga Drain here. Yeah, my opponent's trying to stall out my rain is what's happening here. What we could do here, I don't want to use up my Hydro Pumps. I'm going to click Giga Drain, predicting a King Shield. And then maybe go for a Hydro Pump. Rain stopped, okay. So now, let's go ahead and click Hydro Pump. I'm predicting my opponent to stay in here. Let's hit this thing as hard as we can. Jeez, still not enough. Still not enough. How well do we take a Shadow Ball? Well, that special defense drops really bad. That special defense drops really bad, man. We are still faster. So I'm going to Rain Dance here, predicting my opponent. Oh no, that was a wrong play. That was the wrong play. My opponent's going to stay on the offensive here. That was a bad play. So we lose Ludicolo. Which is really bad. What do we do here? Gotta go Skunk Tank, I think. No, I can't. Can't go Skunk Tank. Don't know what to do. I gotta go. I think I do have to go Skunk Tank. And I got a Sucker Punch. I don't want to Crunch because King Shield's pretty obvious. But I'm going to Sucker Punch here. So if my opponent decides to stay on the offensive, I can at least hit it. I think my opponent's going to actually switch, though. Man, that was a bad play. Poison Jab. Don't really have a good switch. Toxicroak might actually be okay to switch in, but not the best. Actually, let's go ahead and go Toxicroak, and then we can go based off that. Drain Punch, okay. We resist that pretty well. With Dry Skin, we're going to slowly heal back up. I need a Swords Dance. I feel like a Swords Dance would be pretty nice. Is it worth the risk? No, I gotta stay on the offensive, guys. Okay, we're gonna get hit with a Thunder Punch here. No, we're gonna actually survive. Barely, though. I'm actually predicting Aegislash. Even with that, man, we're still in a bad position. Let's go Jolteon. Let's do that. Let's see if our opponent stays with the Thunder Punch. No, Mach Punch this time. Okay. Oh, and that almost takes us out, actually. We're going to just click Shadow Ball, just in case Gastrodon jumps in. We really need a special defense drop. Like, our opponent's been really lucky with getting those special defense drops. And we have been really unlucky with them. There it is. Okay, we finally got something going for us. I think I need to just do it again, really. We got a special defense drop. We need to, you know, take advantage of that. Maybe we can get a crit. There's an Earth Power. Yeah, we lose Jolteon here. Unfortunately. But Ludicolo's gone. We're in a bad position. Like a really bad position. I don't think we can come back. The problem is our opponent has some priority options. And that's not good for us. It's like not good for us at all. We gotta overpower this thing. And in order to do so, we have to go into something that really, my opponent has Chandelier. I don't know what to do. I really don't. We're just gonna Facade. Another Chandelier. I don't think we could come back from this one either. Like, how do we come back? I'm just staying and let Flareon go down. I don't think we can come back at all. Like, there's nothing we can really do. My opponent's got some priority. So with that in mind, I can't do anything. Actually, let's go Skuntank here. And we can actually crunch some stuff now. How much health did that Conkeldurr have? I'm going Crunch. I gotta go on the... Man. Like... We are in a bad position. Oh, we're going to see Avalugg, actually. This thing's like crazy high defense. So we need a defense drop on it to even have a shot. And we're not going to get it. That Rocky Helmet. And that thing probably does have Earthquake. We gotta go Crystal and get a knockoff, I think. I think that's what we need to do. Crystal, get rid of that Rocky Helmet. Oh no. Oh no, not that. Let's at least knock off that item. I got a Shell Smash. I've got to actually Shell Smash. So we can actually start doing damage to this thing. We don't have a special attacker anymore. Body press. Oh no. I do believe that is game. We just get body pressed into oblivion. We can Drain Punch. That's it. Oh, that does nothing. And Body Press finishes off. So, unfortunately, we didn't do well in this battle either. These NU Pokemon are just not strong enough. Not strong enough to, you know, be used in a lot of these random battles like the underused and the RU Mons are. Which is, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not that powerful. That's the reason why they're in such a low tier. Just wanted to get some sort of use out of them. You know, that was a crit too. It did nothing. But with that, we're going to just, you know, lose our Skuntank here. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Of course, next time we're going to bring different Pokemon. NU Pokemon are just not cutting it anymore. But anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll